I'm going to make something today. I've got a sweet tooth going. I thought about making a spice cake with rich, creamy coconut pecan ice, and then I changed my mind. Okay. I thought about making an apricot cobbler or a peach cobbler, and I changed my mind. So, I decided on this cake. I don't have any pineapple without digging, but I got fruit cocktail. All kinds of it. So, let me find a can opener. I know I got one. Hang in there, people. Here we go. I bet ain't nobody ever seen one of these old tin skillets. They're not cast iron. I've got plenty of them, but this old tin skillet. That's for the poor people that couldn't afford cast iron. I don't know why I hung on. I had two of them at one time. I gave one of them away to somebody who wanted to collect it. So there you go. I guess that's all the way around. Yeah, I guess so. Good enough. Let me get a measuring cup. I preheated the oven at 350. Yep. Aha! Okay, let me see what I'm going to do here. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to scoop that out. That's what I'm going to do. Give me a damn... Oh, this will work. There you go. I could put it in a bowl. I need that. Let me get a damn bowl. I'm working myself to death here. Bowl. Alright. Trying to use that juice to mix up my cake. Pay attention. Poor people didn't have pineapple during the war, but they had plenty of these peaches, pears, grapes, come from California, and cherries. So fruit cocktail was the norm. And they had to have a fruit cocktail upside down cake. The ships just couldn't make it from Hawaii over here without getting soaked. And people was afraid, since Pearl Harbor, to send the ships over there to get that pineapple. So there you go. They had to work out another plan. And that's the way life was back during the day. Nope. Hell, don't take my word for it. Google it. That's what I figure. That's where synthetic rubber came in. We couldn't get down South America and get rubber either. Oh well. Alright, how much water did this thing say to make? 1 cup of water. Ooh, I made a half a cup. Yep, I gotta get a half a cup of water. Simply the best way to do it. Well, it didn't take very much. A quarter of a cup of water. Alright, let me throw this water away. Alright. Back in. Okay. I'm going to open up this cake mix. I don't know how to turn out. I've had this cake mix probably older than some people have been alive. Oh, well, okay, with them all. That's the way I look at it. Ah, simply the best. I better see what else that recipe called for. Called for 3 eggs and a half a cup of oil. Okay, I got all that. Cake flour is softer than most flours. Okay. Where's my eggs? Call for 3 eggs. Whoops. I don't want none of that sauce in it. Let's put the eggs in now. 1, 2. 1 more. Don't be chintzy. It's called all store-bought. There ain't nothing natural about this scrap. Pour that in there. Let's stir it up. Probably don't. I guarantee it ain't gonna take. I don't think it's gonna get any oil. Or very little. Well, I'm going to put a little oil in it anyway. What kind of oil do I want? This will work. Vegetable oil. Maybe I could say half a cup. I'll put a quarter. Pouring out the spit. Put my thumb over it. A little over a quarter. Pour it in there. Now I got to put this back, a lid back on that. Whoa. Going to the sink. Oh, oven's getting hot while I'm doing it. Put that over there. Put that over there. That over there. I don't need this knife. Uh-oh, I almost dropped it. Okay. Let's stir this up. Alright. Let's put that out there. Let me see how it tastes anyway. Yum, yum. I just gained 5 pounds on that one. Okay. Got my spatula. Okay. Take this out of there. Okay. You don't have to do this, but I'm gonna. This old pan's old. Old as Methuselah. I'm gonna butter everything. Poor thing. There we go. Might be a little bitter. I don't want that to scorch while I'm waiting for it to heat up. There goes that. Alright. Put that in there. Okay. Where's my spoon I had? I had a spoon. I really did. Oh, there it is. Alright. Over this way. we're putting this in there. Spread it out. I use a bigger can. You can use a smaller one if you got a smaller skillet. Don't matter. I just have to have this big one. Alright. I'm craving sweetness. That's what I'm doing. Diabetics know how to cook. That's for damn sure. They don't get fat by for a reason. I'm gonna lose some weight. He said to eat, but he probably didn't say sugar. I got him on that one. He didn't specify. He said no starches. Oh well. I can't help it. Alright, we got honey. Let's put a little of that in there. You don't have to, but I like it sweet. About a little over a teaspoon, maybe close to a tablespoon scattered on the top. Now that'll brown real fast, you gotta be careful. Now we're gonna use brown sugar. I need to move this pot. I just figured out that oven vents underneath that pot. I don't want it to bust that glass. Oh well. I'd buy a new electric stove, but I don't know how to run it. I already run this one. It's pretty straightforward. I use the lighter brown sugar, but you can do anything you like. Don't be afraid of your kitchen. I don't like that hard rock, though. Do not be afraid of your kitchen. It will not kill you. I'll put it before I vacuum later. Alright. Now. I hope we're in the center. Let me look. Hey, pour it on. So, it probably would have been better with white cake, but I didn't have nothing. I told you I had something I had 50 years. Or maybe not that old, but old enough. So ain't no damn telling how it's going to turn out. But I know it's going to be sweet. That's all I wanted. Now, make sure it goes around the edges. What comes around goes around. Now, put that in the sink. Now there it is. Whoop, there it is, as they say. What in the hell? I keep this on the stove. I don't know why it's moving around. Better put that there. Could put green beans in it now. Alright, you take your old skillet, put it on the center shelf. What else is back there? I keep hitting some. Oh, I better get that out. I think I just melted the skillet. Glad that hit that. Now burn that one up. Anything else back in there hiding? Nope. There it is. Stay tuned for the results. Let me put me a tea towel in here. Oh, well, put it in there. And about, I don't know how many minutes. 15, 20 minutes, something like that. Yeah, that's melted. I throw that whole skillet away a little bit. There it is. When this cooks, I'll show you what it looks like.